welcome to the Shiproom. You're on the air. Emirates Airlines flies some of the longest commercial routes in the world, including a record-setting 19-hour flight from Dubai to Auckland. I'm going to spend slightly less than that 19 hours talking to today's guest, CTO of the Emirates Group, Alex Alexander. Thank you for being here.
Fantastic. Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
You have this massive operation, 6 continents, 78 airports, 250 planes, 100,000 employees. How do you keep all of them connected, engaged, and collaborating?
Emirates Airline is the world's largest international airline with the largest fleets of Airbus A380s and Boeing 777s. Another 231 on order currently.
Oh my word, you
quite
guys are
an expanding fleet. Our network flies to 158 destinations across 86 countries. Emirates Cargo business is our freight division. And it's the world's largest international cargo airline. The other brand that we have is Donata, which is one of the largest airline service providers and the most admired service providers in the world. So altogether, you could say the group, which is made up of Emirates Airline and Donata, is a large global company with a global workforce.
So how do you keep them connected, collaborating, communicating? I mean, just the collaboration that has to occur in order to make sure that everything is operational. I'd love to understand how you do that.
And one of the key our DNA of our brand is that we're offering a world-class customer experience for customers. And of course, that's enabled by that in-the-moment connectivity and collaboration across our workforce to be able to deliver that service. Moving to M365 has allowed us to obviously reduce our physical infrastructure footprint.
Sure.
That means that we are able to offer any choice of devices to our mobile workforce using any operating system. So we rolled out Teams, Microsoft Teams, across 35,000 employees in 86 countries in mere 5 weeks. And we love it, and our business colleagues love it as well. So just give you an idea, I mean, we are, to create that efficiency, we are creating apps to really create speed and efficiency for our diverse workforce. And the collaboration that we have done with our business colleagues has really shown what technology can do. So we are no longer sort of saying, no, you can't do this. We're actually the enabler of the technology. And we have rolled out each app for 1.5 weeks per app.
Wow.
So that's the speed, and we're going to be faster.
That's the Teams call. Check this baby out. Welcome to the Shiproom. Who is it?
Hello, Brad. As you know, and as you can clearly see, one of my many intellectual pursuits is the fanaticism of sport. I have observed that Emirates sponsors soccer teams all over the world, as well as tennis, horse racing, golf, stadiums, a total of 54 sponsorships across 12 sports. Yet, as part of my ongoing research, I've discovered a few sports that seem to be suffering from a lack of a major corporate sponsor. So I'd like to propose some underfunded sports that I think have the potential for superstardom.
Great, I will do my best.
Frisbee golf.
Pass.
Arm wrestling.
Maybe we should put it in our backlog for later consideration. Pass.
Miniature golf.
No, we're only interested in grand sport at scale because we're a scale business.
How about hot dog eating?
Not that kind of scale.
Yeah, it's pretty gross. Lawn darts.
I think we would pass on that one as well.
It's a bold man who says no to a group of people holding ballistic aluminum spikes. I personally think that the corporate sponsorship of any of these sports would be, as we true sports fans say, a real Grand Slam touchdown. Ah, yes. One of the classic sports bowls. I love the way it's such a bowl for playing sports. And one final question for Alex. Any IT organization is always fighting the war for talent. But at Emirates, your attrition rate is far below average for the IT industry. What have you done to make Emirates a place where you can recruit and retain the best technical people?
Thanks, Professor.
That's a great question. The professor is right, our attrition rate is actually below industry average, and part of that because of a genuine brand affinity that we have for our workforce. Of course, we talked about delivering a world-class customer experience, but that can only be delivered when we have talent that can help us to provide that experience.
People.
With our competitive landscape from an industry point of view, that everybody's after that talent, that's a key focus area and something that we are focused on to make sure that we can get ahead of the competition.
Given the tools that you've rolled out, things like Microsoft 365, is it pretty easy for you to be able to quantify the impact on the culture and the impact on the bottom line of the business through those collaboration tools?
If I just give you an example of Microsoft Teams, and we have seen our travel cost for our international colleagues, and also the phone charges just suddenly going down to almost zero. Because there is no need, because they are effectively using Teams for all of the team meetings that previously they had to fly to a destination to actually make those collaborations. So it's saving times, but actually in real money in terms of phone charges, travel costs, and of course time is also another factor, which means that they can focus on the core of the business.
This, you mentioned all the devices, but some of these devices are corporate devices, some of these are personal devices, but yet you're able to put these important corporate apps on personal devices and still ensure that the data is secure and protected through Microsoft 365 and Intune.
Absolutely. So it's the inbuilt security, the ease of use, the ease of development, the ease of rollout is all the things that we actually managed to enable this collaboration to happen, to really empower the business. And I've seen the partnership between my team and my business colleagues has increased significantly because we are now solving business problems. We are now helping them, but not in the traditional of months and years. We're actually doing this in days and weeks. We are doing requirements gathering and design in one day, and after that we are developing. And a week later we are deploying. But everything's secure, protecting the customer data and obviously employee data, and protecting this, everything is secure. And I think that's what's wonderful about all of this is that we're doing this at pace, but we're doing this securely, and we're doing this knowing that we are compliant with all of the regulations from GDPR or privacy.
So Emirates is known for changing the game when it comes to luxury travel. And with your first class suites, you have some pretty incredible stuff you're offering. But I want to try pitching you on some new services that Emirates may offer, and you can tell me if you think they're right or not. How about a make-your-own lasagna bar?
I'm not sure whether that's a good idea.
How about in-flight pottery classes?
I think we passed on that one too.
Instead of in-flight movies, how about in-flight dinner theater?
We are groundbreaking in terms of our technology and innovation on flight, so anything is possible with the way the technology is going.
So we'll put that one as a maybe.
Maybe.
A zip line that connects first-class passengers from the main cabin directly to the baggage claim.
I don't think with the comfort that we provide for our passengers, that would be necessary.
A special concierge who looks just like you and stands in line for you at customs.
I think there could be an app for this one.
Yeah, I like it. As an alternative to in-flight entertainment offering a collection of audiobooks, Stephen King just sits next to you and tells you how much he hates clowns.
Well, I think most of our customers appreciate their privacy, so maybe that's not
I think
a good
you're
idea.
right. So what do you see as the next big opportunity for Emirates? And what does your organization, your IT organization specifically do to help accelerate that?
I think the future is all about personalization. Personalization of collaboration for employees, and also personalization of that experience and engagement for our customers. And if I sort of just bring that to life in terms of in-the-moment experience for our diverse workforce, where they can actually, in context, to provide them with efficiency tools, that really provides value add for our mobile workforce anywhere, anytime, anyhow, using any device. And if I look at it from a customer point of view, they're more personalized offers, personalized engagement, knowing where they live and where they want to travel to.
I love how you describe about personalizing the experience for the employees.
I think that's really important because once we personalize that for the employees, they're able to be more motivated, they're able to be more efficient in what they do, and really focus on the services that they can offer. Then that engagement that our customers could have from a personalization point of view is really some of that linked to how we've made our employees more efficient and more focused on the core of the business.
Well, one of the interesting things that we do as we're filming these Shiprooms is that we have an AI chatbot that listens into the conversation, and then it comes up with the 12 most pertinent questions based upon what you and I have been talking about. We call it the dirty base dozen.
Right.
We call it the database dozen. While we answer these questions, we're gonna make paper airplanes. We're gonna see if we can get that 19-hour flight here. How old is too old to ask for a tour of the cockpit?
If you're older than 10, I think there will be some eyebrows raised, but we are very flexible.
How early do you get to the airport when you fly?
I'm very punctual, sometimes even 3 hours earlier.
Ah, look at that. How does skiing indoor in Dubai compare to the real thing?
Contrasting sort of the heat that you get when you're stepping outside and going to minus degrees actually is amazing. I'm going to start
Go for it.
doing this.
Dubai makes up one of the United Arab Emirates. What are the other 6?
Right, difficult question. Cut that one.
Aisle seat, middle seat, or window seat?
Oh, I was aisle.
So do you walk on the moving walkways in the airport, or do you stand?
I usually stand. Look, that wasn't bad.
How many days worth of clothes can you squeeze into a carry-on bag?
I've done it for 5 days, but of course, you really need to make sure that you rely on the dry cleaning and other services.
Yeah, that's cheating. So thanks again for being here, Alex. If people wanted to know more about you, your role as a CEO, more about your organization or Emirates, where would they go?
Well, first of all, you can drop me a note. So alex.alexander@emirates.com. Love to hear from any feedback.
You're doing amazing stuff. Thanks for taking the time and spending some time here with us on the Shiproom. Everyone watching, we'll see you the next time. This is Brad and Alex signing off.
Broom hockey. I maintain that Cub Scout packs all over the world deserve some kind of financial remuneration for playing this game at the highest level.